thought it was record. I think the mic got messed up.
Oh, I thought you guys were about to get just caught red-handed.
Rip. Oh well. The secret session. The secret session. Secret. Okay, well, yeah. You guys are heading out?
I rolled an 11 to listen.
Okay. You rolled an 11.
Does he hear anything on the 11?
You go back to the stairs. I'll just throw you in here for now. And, you hear movement and stuff out, up and out there. As you're like halfway up the stairs.
How close?
You can't tell. You can't tell. You just hear that there's movement up there.
I will slowly creep up the stairs and peek.
Perception was a 26, by the way.
Oh, okay. 26. Yeah, you can hear that there is movement to your, as you're getting closer to the top, to your right side.
So, like,
And actually to your left side. It sounds like above you. Kind of like, it sounds like it's up the stairs. Going up the stairs, or down the stairs. It's thudding on the stairs.
I walk up the stairs just enough so my eyes are like at floor level.
Okay.
And I can see out.
Yeah.
Do I see anybody?
You see essentially that part. No. Nothing there.
Walk up and peek one eye around this corner.
Okay. Roll me a. What was your stealth earlier? If you haven't rolled yet, have you? Roll a stealth.
That's a
You too, Connor.
21.
21.
not one peek around corners. 16.
Okay. You peek around the corner.
One.
They just take it
Yeah,
out.
unfortunate one eye peek.
You see an individual there, in guard's uniform, and the lady you saw before sitting there.
Rick.
And they're talking.
I move back down. Well, whisper, not whispering. Put my finger by my mouth. It's back down. And I continue to listen and wait for them to leave, I guess.
So they're doing that. You guys have exited the building. Where are you going?
I'm probably going to find Meredith to let her know.
Okay.
Guess I'm going with you. Because we're on the way out. I'm like, so is the mayor not cool?
I don't think.
He kind of seemed like a good guy. And like,
I mean, she's willing to let us keep the money, even though the contract is now voided.
That makes sense.
he totally turned me down when I offered to do sketchy things.
I think we have just two very extreme approaches from sheriff and the mayor.
Shit, I think the sheriff might have been. I don't know, but I'm starting to think there's not any actual problem left in this town.
But he did really try to throw us off the trail of the wolf being an artificial creation. And I'm still convinced it's an artificial creation.
I don't know. We'll have to see what the others find. Maybe they found proof or like a recipe book for an alchemy lab hidden in the basement.
Hopefully we find a second chance somewhere down here.
So where you're going to the sheriff's department?
I'm going wherever he's going. He's
I'm-
going to find Meredith. Meredith was staking out the sheriff's department. So yeah, probably.
So let's see how that timing is. Okay, sounds about right. As you guys are on your way to the sheriff's department, like, you guys kind of walk out, you're kind of walking down, and you're about here, you then hear the...
Oh, God.
Just act natural. Just act natural. Just keep walking.
And as you guys are kind of like walking by, you see the sheriff walk out and see you guys and nod as he walks by towards the mayor. William, Oberon?
Sure.
We actually just got done with the meeting with the mayor.
Yeah.
Uh,
He stops.
we actually were, we have been given permission to aid you in finding the bandits or
Oh, well, I'll talk to the sheriff about it then. Yeah. I mean, talk to the mayor about it.
I'm like, wait a second. I thought he was the machine. It's like, did he get replaced already?
I'll talk to the mayor about it then.
All right. Well, see you tomorrow, I guess.
Where can I find you to, if need to call on you? Sleepwalker Inn.
Sleepwalker in for some of them.
You're at the where is
Sammy Farm currently.
Yeah, I've been watching over the Brunhild's farm while they're away.
Isn't that the crazy lady who came running in and?
Her husband was being affected by whatever the.
Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. So they left.
Yeah, they went to Sussex looking for a cure. I'm hoping that now that the creature's dead.
Alright, well, I'll send someone over there then, if it's there and the Sleepwalker's in, I guess.
Yep.
Alright. And then I'll walk off.
Given that we
Some of us will be there.
we're supposed to, did we actually decide where to meet up after we?
No.
No, we did not. Top tier veteran player.
As you
there.
guys are riding off, the Meredith will come up with Oracle. How'd it go?
Surprisingly well.
Might not be bad.
I am so confused then. What are you talking about? Tell me everything.
I tell
say
her everything.
everything.
And I take my hunting horn back.
Okay, she lets you
And
have
I
it.
clean it off. I can't be getting cooties.
Oh my god.
She's not my girlfriend.
So, as you guys are waiting there, you will
Would you
then
let me romance her?
hear the mayor talking in there. Steps and sounds as someone is coming down. Actually, two persons are coming down the
Oh,
stairs
y'all
now.
about to get the juicy bad guys.
Oh. Yeah, you listen. I'm gonna try this lock again.
As
In the dark.
two
I
individuals
will
walk by.
get myself dark vision.
Yeah. There you go.
You're peeking, right?
Oh, like once we saw them in there, I moved this down.
Yeah. They should be out of sight, but not out of earshot. This is straight up the bad guy conference.
And you guys there will start to smell food as the cooks bring food out.
I hate this. Of course it does.
As it is now dinner time. But now they drop off food and stuff, and then they actually kind of get off from there.
About my
Picking the my
thieves'
gosh.
tools. I tried looking them up on the website, but I couldn't find them.
They're like buried in there. But what are you asking for?
Because I wasn't sure if it came with like multiple lockpicks or what.
I believe they do come with multiple lock picks.
But the current pick is stuck in the door.
It just makes the DC higher essentially, and leaves evidence behind.
I just need a blood torch.
So they have to compress, flammable
Is
gas.
what it is under.
Having
Yeah, why didn't you have that? Dude?
Yeah.
Where's your blowtorch, man?
Thieves
go figure. I
tool.
can't do that yet.
Just
Alright, so
just run to Home Depot.
what type of thieves tools do you have? Do you have masterwork or concealed?
I got. I think they give me +4 to sleight of hand and +2 to disable device.
Yeah, you got the concealed ones.
Oh, okay.
Let's see. It doesn't give a number, it just says it contains lock picks. So
100.
I'll say 10. So you're down to 9.
Okay.
9.
So you give yourself dark vision, and you try to pick the lock. Go for it.
Well, I rolled already.
What'd you get?
Trash.
Yeah, that broken piece of lock pick in there is gonna get in the way.
I will give it one last try. Guess what else we're gonna do now?
Go for it. You have lockpick stuff, right?
Yes.
Alright.
I have
The thievesy tools.
let's give a bonus, right? What was it?
Yeah, what type do you have? Just regular makes it so you don't take negatives. Masterwork makes it so you get +2, and then the concealed ones are like good ones that you can like have hidden on yourself very easily and gives you a +4, I believe.
So I don't have anything written down, so I'm gonna assume regular.
Okay.
I just have lockpicks.
Then you just have no negatives to the dice roll.
Alright. So that is, assuming 22 is a failure.
It is.
Okay, how about 20?
So, no.
Why not?
For you, it was higher because you're working at it. What you thought would work wouldn't work. You try other things. You get frustrated. Yada yada. So the DC for you at that point was 31 because every time you fail, it goes up by 2. And then the lockpick being in there goes up. It makes it permanently goes up a -2. I mean a +2 for everyone else. So for you, it was a DC 27.
A little more fresh head.
Yep. For you, it's a DC 27.
solid.
And did he get the old lockpick out? The broken one?
If you succeed, no,
Something I have to work in.
he had to work around it, essentially. If you roll, I mean, he would have to roll a different sleight of hand in order to get it out. But you successfully open the door.
Go back down the stairs.
But you were about to hear the bad guy monologue.
They're eating dinner.
You have monologues at dinner. Y'all don't monologue every
I'm
night?
interested in what they have to say. Just one of the stays. We can take a look out and listen.
You trying to get the broken one out? Just a base, just a simple sleight of hand.
I'll try.
Go for it. Something violent.
Great roll.
up?
It was a 5. I'll tell you that right now. Plus 12.
Nope. It's lodged in there pretty good now.
Leave it at that. Come back to it later.
You're listening up top? We'll do his first. You go in.
Still.
Roll stealth. And then roll me perception.
Stealth is 20.
Very quietly. If anyone was down there, they definitely would have heard you guys working on the door like crazy. So it is completely dark in here. There are torches, there are lanterns and stuff that a few that are hung up, but they're not lit. When you first enter, you see a bed. The bed has chains with shackles on them, 2 of which attach to the wall and go to lay there on the bed, 2 of which that are attached to the ground. And then there is a 2 chairs and a table. The table has paperwork and stuff organized on there, and then over here is a dresser. That's what it was. There is a little sink with no water in it, and a door that's partially open. There is a basically a seat with a hole in the middle of it. It's a
Privy.
Wonder what that's for.
yeah. I wonder.
You should go look inside it.
I
Probably
should crawl
something
down.
to dig out.
Oh, right,
Hey, last time you didn't dig.
yeah. That's a good point. I should go shovel this crap. Alright, I will. Are the cuffs fuzzy? Is that the pleasure time?
No, they are not.
You know what? Valid question. Valid question.
But with that perception, with examining them, there is blood, some like dried blood on it.
Nice.
Do a DNA test on it.
Yes, my lizard.
Your
self can
literal
just-
lizard brain.
I'll lick it and
Yeah,
I'll
lick
know. I will go to the table with the
Eight
papers and
Roll me perception for that.
that's a 10.
Okay.
But is that, I don't know, is that technically a failure? I don't know.
There isn't a failure in this case. It's just how fast and how much you're able to read. A lot of this handwriting, so
I'm just wondering.
there is no way to fail this roll. There are just
So I
different
can't add
degrees of success.
Okay.
If you're wanting out a d6, I might not. To have a higher degree of success, you can.
The wording says if I fail.
Okay.
So it's up to you.
As you look at these papers and begin to read, you see. I'm actually gonna rewind this.
This music's getting a little too much for me.
Yeah, it just got dark all of a sudden.
I'll be right back.
What now?
I got my mom accidentally had she's got our debit
Oh,
card
okay.
slips.
I'm gonna wait a moment then.
So we can stew here in anticipation.
I'm calling it. I was right. He made the monster.
Maybe
I
right
bet
down
he-
here in that bed.
I bet he had somebody in custody that made this monster. Like, he's like, hey, you make this for me. What if it actually was his brother?
Maybe he held his brother down for a long time, trying
What?
to cure him.
What if I've been right since, like, day 2?
Lots of what ifs.
What if he held D down here until D made the monster to escape? Or something. Is there any blight? I still think. I don't care if it's like Benedict. He's gonna die.
Jason's just sitting there like, wow, y'all are dumb. It's not
In fact, as soon as y'all get out of the house, we should just go over to the church and take care of
more like if we get out of the house.
it. You know what will scare me even more than your great idea? killing him. Well, first we scare him, and
Why did we scare him?
then to get information from him. Or we could just torture him.
Torture and scaring people. I've done it in several campaigns. It seems to always backfire.
Yeah.
Says the guy who murdered the errand boy.
No, he didn't. I mean,
didn't get too much information. Well, he gave me a little bit. But, yeah.
most of the time when you torture somebody, either they won't tell you anything, or they'll just tell you what you want them to say.
It's not torturing them.
See, you're not supposed to torture them. You torture
I guess I'll go
Bam.
pee all the way. Yeah,
No.
torture. No,
What
that,
you do is you get it set up like this, and you handcuff their feet and hands. Then you get a feather.
tickle them. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna kill you. I'm gonna tickle you. He dies of suffocation.
It's possible.
Oh my goodness.
How effective that would actually be.
I'm just saying, if you tickled me for 30 minutes straight, I'd be pretty desperate to make it stop.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I get sick of it after like 45 seconds.
And I mean, if you're a hardened spy or whatever who's used to like painful torture, and they just straight up tickle you.
Totally different sensation.
You're gonna be like so thrown off.
Alright, guys. Oh, popcorn. Wow.
We're just stalling as long as we can.
Apparently.
We gotta like
We gotta be
have
ready.
popcorn for the suspense.
Yeah. Say third one tonight.
Yeah, I've got one more in there. Basically, anytime I wish I could have a Dr. Pepper, I'd pop one of these open instead.
That's probably a lot of times then. Alright.
Hold on, I want to make a bag of popcorn.
We all need a bag.
I'll share mine with her. I don't need a whole bag.
You sit down sorting through the papers. There's a mix of different ones. There are some that are written in very fine writing. And there are others that it's very scrambled, messy writing. Which do you want to look at first?
Messy first.
You pull those papers towards yourself and begin to read. Okay. One of them is, first we call is rambling. Rambling. Why? Okay. A rambling of why? Why are you here? Why are you doing this? Please stop. Stop tormenting me. Go away. Stop looking at me. Those eyes. Stop those eyes. And it's a writing of a tormented person going on about the eyes. The eyes looking from the face of my brother, of Byron.
That's
Yes.
this would be the governor, current governor, writing about the last.
Then you look at another one, and it's talking about how I have to do this. I have to do this to myself. I hate it. It's terrifying. The light, the light doesn't bring peace. Nothing brings peace. When I sleep, I feel myself want to walk. I feel myself want to leave. But I have to do this every night. I have to. The chains, they hurt. They hurt. They dig into my wrists and I bleed. But I have to. I have to stay alive. More writings continue. It is a mess. An absolute crazed mess. It will kill them. It will kill everyone. It will destroy them all like it did my brother. I have to keep them alive. I have to keep them safe. They can't be afraid. They will not be afraid. They will be at peace. 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 And it gets bigger and messier. Peace! They will have freedom. They will not be afraid. Will not be afraid. Cannot be afraid. There will be no fear. And there are various ones. A rambling of someone who seemingly can lose their mother. Would you like to look at the other ones?
Yeah, does it look like, I know one's messy and one's more neat, but can I tell people's handwriting?
As you look over them, you see that it is a steady change over time, getting messier and messier. Like I said, they were organized on there, and The ones on the bottom were some of the more, the cleaner handwriting, and it gets messier and messier and messier. And then on top, there's a few more that are, like one more that is nice again.
Okay. Start with the earliest.
The earliest one, so the one on top. Look at that one. Like I said, it starts off nice and then gets messier and messier, and then on the top of the pile was the nice.
Assuming the earliest would be the bottom.
You go to the bottom. Oh, something that you'll notice is, actually, you go to the bottom one, and that one says, I saw something. I don't know what it is. I can't explain what it is. But it took him. I followed him, and he went in those woods, and he took his own life, and it was there. It did something to him, and it looked at me, and I just ran. I just ran with everything I had. But it's not leaving me alone. I can tell that there's... that it wants me. The fear... It feeds off of fear. My brother... he knew. I know he knew. It didn't work for him. He tried to to rule this place with law and with order. He was trying to bring security so that it wouldn't take them. And he was taken. I will not be taken. I will not let anyone be taken. This town will change. Tomorrow, I will change things. I will become mayor. I will. I'll fix this town. People won't have to be afraid. People will be free. And with that, with freedom, fear will go away.
So he's not back. He was just going crazy.
It's at the end of the...
That was the end of the first one. Yep, there are quite a few here. There are different dates on them. Except for the messier ones, there is some that don't have dates, but the next one that is dated, roll me a knowledge history. If you have it.
I don't.
Okay, then never mind. Sometimes they're the next day, sometimes they're a week, sometimes they're a month. But
What was the first one you got? Like, how long ago? I see around when his brother died.
Yeah, it's around that.
It's like years and years and years ago, right?
I think that was, let's see, I believe that was 2 years.
Year and year and year. 3 years to my recollection.
Clearly, it was 2 3/8.
Anyone who takes measurements of eighths sucks.
Yeah.
Deserves to die. Like as a plumber, I have to do it sometimes, and I hate it.
But nonetheless, some of the papers in here, like the ones at the bottom, they look older. They look just like from time, sort of thing. And the newest one is, they just get new. Like the papers look not better as it goes along, essentially. Some of them look like they may have been like crushed up. What the frick is that? Crumpled. Thank you. Crumpled up and then like flattened back out and things like that.
I want to look at best messy desperate one and like how long, and then the where it splits between really bad to he's back to kind of normal again. So
Okay.
there's a split thing. I want to look around there.
Okay.
See what changed, if he said anything.
So the last one where it's messier writing, it's I heard the screams that they pull at me. They continue to pull at me. It's not happy. It's hungry. More hunger. It's coming for the town. It's gonna come for the town. What do I do? What do I do? What can I do? I don't know. There's nothing I can do. I have to resist. They have to resist. What can I do? And it's just questioning over and over and over again. Going on about how hungry it is. At the very bottom of it, it says, I don't know what I can do. I'll lock myself up again. I won't be taken.
And how far apart are those two?
The one you look at is written, dated for the last one there is dated for today. It says, "My mind is clear. Don't see the eyes. Don't know how it was destroyed, but it's gone. Feel like a blanket over my mind is gone. It's just removed the fear. Oh, it's been so long. Hey. No. What can I do now? And do with this town, with everything I have done? Let murderers go free. Thieves get away with what they have stolen. Known about people going and dying for years. And I hid it all. I want to change this. To work with Lester, but I can't. He hates me. Trust me. Fix this town. Time. Write up the loss tonight. That's them tomorrow. people don't turn against me.
I will do a stack of pieces.
There's a lot in there. There's a lot in there.
Approximately 2 years worth.
I'll take the top two I just read
Okay.
and the first page with
3 random pages.
keep those in my bag. You said there was a dresser over here.
Yeah.
Is there? I'll go look at it. Are there locks? Is it all open up? Is it just closed?
They're not locked. You can pull them open. Pull open drawers, and within you find some like essentially canned foods and stuff, and water, like canteens of water, some basic supplies and stuff like that, and then also there are notebooks with well, there's essentially notebooks that they have. No, actually, there's not. They have maybe color coordinated. Yeah. These ones have like a red little marker on it. These ones have a blue marker on it. Okay.
Place it last time. Is there anything right?
Yes, so right on here are that one you picked up is a listing of everyone within their names, where they live, their place of business, and then if they've passed away or moved, it has that marked there.
Put it back. And,
You up there, bring the light back to what it was. And
My eyes.
Alright, so you listening there, did you roll a perception?
Not a recent.
Roll a perception. To listen.
73. It's crazy.
It's not bad. It's a 20.
A 20?
Bambi.
Alright, they're just kind of sitting there, some of them are talking to each other, like, I want to do, like, basic banter stuff. The mayor kind of walks in and he's like, so, is the meal ready? One of them says, almost. The cooks are just about to bring it in. The cooks come in, and they start like complimenting the smell, how things like that. A guy reaches over to add some of the food, and the cook's like, no, keep your hands away, and places it down. And then after a moment, there is a knock. You hear a knock, and the mayor gets up. That must be the sheriff. As he walks away, you hear greeting as you hear the new sheriff enter in, and they sit down, and they begin to eat. The mayor asks the sheriff, like, what's going on in town and stuff nowadays, like what's been going on recently, if there's anything to report, yada yada. The sheriff just talks about, most his X, and X, Y, and Z have left. These houses are now abandoned, and we'll have to see about cleaning them up, make sure, things like that. People have already come in and taken some stuff and things like that. The mayor, after a little of that, he yes, what about Lester? Has there been Any news of where he has gone? Nope. We went by his home, and neither him or his girlfriend, Stella, were there, and not really sure where they went or what they're planning. Sheriff, there are a few things I wanted to talk to you about. Oh, sorry. Keep an eye out on, see if you can find him and what it is he is doing. But something I wanted to talk to you about. There are quite a few things I'm wanting to change around here. I know I am known as a mayor that is second upon second upon second chances. And obviously that hasn't been working. The town is now divided. I mean, it may be divided, but that's mostly because of Lester. Perhaps. Or he is just that perspective of the town actually speaking out. I'm going to do some changes around here. And first step of that is appointing a sheriff who is more competent. The silverware is dropped as there is a clink. Excuse me, Mayor? What did you just say? You will no longer be receiving the extra paychecks from me, and you are to hand over your sheriff's badge. You can continue to be a deputy if you want underneath Istos, but you will no longer be the sheriff. Just like that, I am sorry. No, I don't think you are. I don't think you are. F you. He takes off the badge, throws it. You hear clanging of it being thrown onto the table, the chair being scooted back as he starts stomping. As he said, the mayor says, "Espen, what? Shall I expect you to continue?" No, I ain't gonna be one of your deputies. The years I was spying for you, the years that I was after everything. No, I'm done. Screw this town. I'm out of here. Should have left a long time ago. As he stomps out and you hear the door slam.
Be a shame if he had a tragic accident on his way out of town.
You hear one of the guards say, "I think you made the right choice, sir. Whether or not I did, a lot of people are going to hate me now. A lot." And mostly continue eating in silence as Anda then comes up the stairs.
Guys, I'll get the log one. I'll try to get that thing up.
Roll that sleight of hand. He's pretty high now. Can you do it?
14?
Nope.
Oh,
Wait, I thought you said the DC was pretty low now.
I said hi.
No,
Trade
that's not
places
what I
with
heard.
you. to try it myself.
We gotta get this
I don't
thing
think
out.
you physically can at this point.
You can keep trying if you want.
Or you can try and get out.
They can't get out while they're all sitting there.
We just have to. We like. Look over
Can I try it from the other side of the door? Or is it like an actual turning?
No.
Oh,
No, you can't.
Use your teeth.
I'll give it one last try.
Go for it.
Can you not
Be
take,
good.
can you not take a 10 or a 20?
That is a 20.
Nope.
More. Alright. Close
You
the
got.
door.
You have. At this point, that lock is so scraped up.
They're gonna know.
Even if you got the lock fit.
Close the door silently.
Yes. Keep. Oh, something.
I guess we sit down to wait.
Alright, so they.
Out of sight from the doorway.
Yeah. So they're sitting there and eating and
In the latrine room.
Something interesting that'll come up actually is the mayor will ask Ackerley, have you learned anything about what happened with Bud? No, I still don't know where
Cyrus is like, oh yeah, what did happen to Bud?
where he is or who killed the guard. Who killed? Let's make his name Cameron. Who killed Cameron? I just coming up cold. I've find that son of a... And I will kill him.
It's Bud's gang lover.
No, they were best friends.
Isn't that what I just said?
Oh, okay, you're right. I'm gonna call it.
This got weird.
I know you want to kill him. I know, but find out who they are, bring them in alive, find out why they did this.
Talking about we didn't have anything to do with Bud's decision.
There's a little bit of silence, a little bit more clinging, and then Arculay, like, I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. And he gets up, and you hear some.
We're out of sight.
Cry some more.
Funny noise. Oh, what a wuss.
No, buddy.
Crying because he lost.
One of his friends died. Another one is missing, presumed dead.
I just want you guys to know I wouldn't cry if any.
Thanks, buddy.
What
What if one of us died and another one of us went missing?
Very concerned.
That happened at your house.
And it happened.
If it happened while you were staying at my house, I'm going to Mexico. Because somebody's gotten into something nasty and I don't want to be a part of it.
As time goes on, oh yeah, he's gone now. He stormed off. Ate food.
What do you think's taking the guys to
few more get up and walk by,
No,
go
I'll let
upstairs,
I mean, I think we would have noticed if they got caught.
and
right?
then
Yeah, I'm pretty sure we would have seen a lot.
whatever, another
In
one.
the show.
Just thank you for the meal. I'm gonna go home to my wife. She is not. I forgot to tell her that I was eating with you today. She will not be happy.
I mean, honestly.
I wish you luck
so long
tonight.
as
Thank you.
Cyrus didn't screw it
As he leaves,
Cyrus seems to be more the sneaky type.
I'll clean up.
Anda's just
Thank
a little
you.
more quiet. And reserved.
I don't think I've really seen Anda mess with anything yet.
I. What should I do with them? The mayor. Well, when was the last time you read them? This morning? How did it make you feel? Well, you're trying to do a good. You're trying to change who you were. Get rid of the past. Yeah. Probably right. Is there any dessert first? Yeah. I'll see what the cooks have brought. You hear some clinging in the kitchen. I mean, in the dining room. Cling clong, plates bumping, cups clinging. Yep.
Gonna go around the corner.
First, roll me a d20.
D20 at a 5.
Okay, roll me a stealth.
Uh, 16.
You peek around the corner. The mayor is about right there, and he's stacking some plates together. You peek around, and he looks right at you. And you're just right there in his vision.
So I failed the stealth.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Clearly.
Yeah. The D20 roll was to determine whether or not he was facing that direction, and since he rolled a 5, it gave you negatives because you're literally peeking out or looking like right in his vision.
Well, I'm gonna try not fail the roll.
Oh.
It's a 6.
Oh.
So, what did I? 7.
What were you at?
16.
You're at 16.
Plus 6 is 22.
So, you will look out and see that he is there, and you pull your head back, and you notice that he does look up towards that direction, but you don't know if he saw you or not.
Woohoo!
After a pause, the clinging and clanging continues.
I will listen. So he's cleaning up dishes.
It
Something.
sounds like when you peeked over, you saw that he was stacking plates.
Okay. I'll listen. I'll try and determine if he ever takes some to the kitchen or something. If there's a window to slip out.
About a minute or two goes by of him clinging and clanging.
14 perception.
14? Okay. You then hear, they are finishing up some cookies. I could go for some of that. Would you mind joining me in the what's it called?
In my dungeon.
Foyer.
No,
The atrium.
no. In the breakfast room for some cookies? I would like that. Don't worry about this. The kitchen staff will take care of it. I will. And you hear some footsteps that go away.
I will check.
And their 5 starts looking for
Rolling d20. Okay. Roll me a stealth.
They're all just staring at this.
That is a
Cool. Even with the bonus, I mean with your negatives, you barely pass as you step up and you peek out. You peek around that corner, then you're like, and then you hear a noise over there, and you quickly turn and you see as one of the kitchen staff has stepped out and is walking towards the back door, and you're able to step back in time, kind of bump into him, into Anda a little bit as you back up, and it goes out there. Had some sort of like a bucket or something, goes out there and there's a whoosh, and they come walking, and then you hear some more movement, doors shut, and doors shutting.
now I say, and we run to the back door and leave.
Silently run.
You're right.
Roll one last stealth. Hopefully it's the last one.
They go up at once.
Not far off.
Alright, that is a 20.
A 20.
13.
You guys go out. You started to lead the way. Are you?
You wanted to.
Is it a failure?
Yes.
Okay. What did I say? That was 13, 15.
Nice. All right. So you guys run out, and you first him behind, and when you shut the door, you accidentally shut a little bit too hard in your rush. But you guys are both out and booked.
They're gonna know someone was here.
Oh my god.
You guys came
You-
way too close.
Oh, that peeking out right there.
Oh my god.
The worst.
Ooh, guys, you successfully stealthed around in a building that has a whole like what is it?
That's the
4, 5, 6.
so-called.
Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Approximately 8, quote unquote, hostile people within it, and you
Only
didn't get
because of the
seen.
phenomenal distraction they had.
Yeah.
True. And all the help from all those loud noises you made. You slam a door like a
Hey,
2-year-old child.
we had the horn blow. Not my fault you didn't hear.
They were down there.
We probably heard it, and we probably couldn't do anything. You think about that?
Question, do we see Espen? We're probably waiting with Meredith.
I don't know, where are you guys waiting at?
Right in front of the sheriff's.
I mean, that's how,
The general store.
Just waiting outside of the general store?
I mean,
I didn't want to go to the general store to buy a skinning knife.
Okay.
I probably would, how far is the general store from the sheriff's? I can't remember off the top of my head.
General store is right here. Sheriff's is over here.
Mayor's house is the big one.
That's the mayor's house.
Okay. Yeah, I'm totally fine with hanging out in front of the general store, whittling with my new hunting knife.
Hunt, I believe.
Skinning knife. I just need a small sharp blade.
Like a dagger.
More precise. Dagger's more for stabbing and.
Precisely stab people.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
A knife is. That's music for you buying a knife. 2 gold.
2 gold. Like just a knife or a weapon?
Oh, you don't want a weapon version? Oh, okay.
I was just gonna go for the survival. You know what?
Oh, okay, that's fine.
I mean, I'm getting a little broke over here. I don't have rich daddies.
I can toss some gold your way.
Now you've got crippling student loans.
Fair enough.
Like a rich man, just here, peasant, have some gold.
No, I could definitely afford the dagger if I needed to. More likely to lose a dagger than a skinning knife. I throw my dagger.
There it is.
It's still 2 gold, isn't it?
That's 3.
It's general purpose.
There is none that is just a skinning knife. It comes in like kits and stuff, but just do 1 gold. That's fine. I'll just do 1 gold.
What kind of kit does it come in?
A lot of different ones. One is a tanner's kit, which is 10 gold.
What about a carpenter's kit? Is there one of those?
I don't think they would have a skinning knife.
They might have a whittling.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a
they would
whittling
have a
knife
whittling
or
knife.
something.
Nice, a knife, a knife.
It's kind of odd that I have craft carpentry and no carpentry.
I don't know.
I'll just buy the knife for 1 gold.
Yeah, that's fine.
Alright.
We make it out. You see us book here.
Did you say?
No, we probably. Walk.
We're hanging out in front of the general store.
Okay.
So we should have a...
So yeah, you guys come running out. I mean, are you looking at the sheriff's department, paying attention to that?
Sheriff's department, no, I'm paying attention to the mayor's house being like, what is taking them so long?
Okay, eventually you would.
The horn and everything. I was super loud on my way out.
Eventually you would see Espen storm out and just go running off toward that way, and
They're angrily at it.
he doesn't even pay attention to you as he leaves.
I'd probably watch them.
Very, very, very angry. Like if there was like if it was a cartoon, there'd be steam and smoke coming from his head.
What do you think he's pissed about?
I don't know.
But about half an hour goes by, still nothing. The sun is setting. Like it's almost fully gone. There's just a little bit of light left around.
Let's head back for Burnhill's farm for it now. That's probably where they're headed. We didn't really.
You know what? You're right. I bet you they went out the back, and that's why we didn't see it.
Mm.
Alright, we'll start going back to Burnhill's farm, and like as we're leaving town, I'll just kind of like grab my hunting horn and.
Roll me a straight charisma. Because you're using the horn, get a +5.
Yeah! Yeah!
Solid.
21, 22, 23.
Alright, roll me a luck.
18.
Cool, good luck. Basically, as you guys are getting, just basically the time stuff, basically as you guys are getting out and start running, you hear the...
So they go in the opposite direction.
Now we go towards it.
Are you guys able to run up and you find them? You see those two running up to you guys.
Oh, we thought y'all already got out and went to the farm.
No, we got stuck. They were waiting. I mean, they were eating dinner, and we were in their line of sight, so we had to stay until they
Did y'all
finished dinner.
Get out okay?
Yeah, I think so.
Did you find anything?
It was all a little sketchy.
We found some stuff in this dungeon.
Well, let's go back to the base and look over it.
Alright.
We saw Espen storm off. Looked like he was pissed about something.
Oh yeah, he got fired. Sounds like the mayor's not as bad as.
No, he's actually a real stand-up guy. Like, I even offered to be his,
Here on boy.
I was
Off the
gonna
books.
say his enforcer. And like, nah, I'm good, bro.
Since why his room is dusty. It's been staying.
Please tell me you guys didn't leave any evidence.
Oh, there's evidence all over.
They stole pages, so
Stole pages. One of my lockpicks got broken off in the door.
but there wasn't any theories or information in there about how to fight the monster. So if we had done this before we fought the monster, we wouldn't have learned anything useful.
Well, I guess we probably would have learned the mayor didn't leave.
Perhaps.
Yeah, that would have made a few things make more sense.
And
You also didn't read the stacks and stacks and stacks of papers.
In what world would they have had time to do that?
I mean, we were down there for a while.
So it sounds to me like
we did offer to help, or William and I did offer to help with the bandit problem.
Oh yeah, we gotta.
Turning in those.
I'm not turning. I'm not turning
No,
him
we
in.
gotta convince them to move on somewhere else or find a different way to survive. If they keep robbing caravans, they're gonna draw attention from people who have the power to find them and stomp them out. Big farm.
Thing is, they have they're dealing with blight.
Farm.
Okay, so they can eat blight pits.
I don't think they want to have to resort to that.
Should we let Sheriff Lester know anything? It sounds like the mayor wants to
I say when it
get
comes
back
to
to working with him.
Do we even know where Sheriff Lester is?
my personal opinion when it comes to Lester is let's let the mayor that was a problem that he created, and it's something he
Hold
wants
on.
to deal with.
Anda, you're suddenly not walking with them anymore.
Uh-oh.
You are in your bedroom.
At this apartment?
No,
Uh-oh.
of your family's house.
Oh.
Backstory time.
That face.
Standing there in the bedroom with you is a familiar man. He looks very unwell. His body looks like it's, from the last time you saw him, looks like he's aged a whole lot more. His skin is paler and paler. Last time you saw him, he screwed with your mind. There. There you are. The individual looks in pain.
The person who had the helmet thing or crown?
Yes. Well, last time you physically saw him was that, but mentally was in your mind. And you hear
What do you want?
speaking to you. Oh. This is not good. And I'll put up walls.
Alright.
He's looking for you. He...
Sure it is.
Where are you? It took a long time
searching many minds. But I felt something, and I found you. Now, where are you? He told me to give you a message. What was the message? Yeah, yes. Parents are pretty happy without you now. You want to know what has happened to them? Then come on, no. Come on. Poor little brother.
Not going anywhere with you. Falling into your trap.
I will do what I have to then. Let's play our little game again. Okay? Okay. And he looks forward towards you, forming in front of you is this pitch black orb begins to form in the center of there, and you see this like black electricity stuff shooting out of it, and it grows and grows, and then it goes flying at you. I need you to make me a reflex.
That 20.
Ooh. Nice.
24.
Very nice. Shoot. What was the... Double check. Oops. Natural 20. Alright, you will take 4 points of damage as you jump out of the way, and you feel as this black orb thing like pulls at you, and it tries to like suck your body into it. And it goes and it hits against your wall and just disperses on there. It is your turn. You, for purpose of this, you will be, you can get up to 3 manifestation points.
Okay. Remember correct, but
If you would like, you can tell me something that you are going to try to do. Tell you how much. You within you is like, okay, this is not real. This is in your head. Well, his head, your head. It's confusing, really. These are all mental attacks. Think of what you want. Think about what you want to manifest, and you can do it, okay? Don't start too big or you'll damage your mind. But do something. If he wins, he'll know where you are. I'll do everything I can on the defensive part. Don't let him.
I will summon golden energy, I suppose.
Okay.
And I will try and make attack. This will be a standard attack against AC.
Okay.
With 2 MP and 2 damage.
Putting 2 MP into damage for 4 dice. Okay.
Attack. 17.
17. As you go forward to make an attack, your weapon starting to come down towards it. You see as the individual clenches up, and you just stomp. It just inches away from his face, and then it kind of pushes you back a bit as you stagger, and then he takes a moment and begins to focus a little bit, and you see as he begins to get more energy. And it is now back to your turn. What would you like to sacrifice for more MP? You can do ability scores. You can do class feature stuff, points of that, and then you can also do spells if you have any, and spell-like abilities.
I'm guessing cantrips will give me nothing.
Cantrips give you nothing.
Alright. Ability score.
Doesn't feel right. Critical intelligence. Alright. What would you like to do with that 3?
Another attack. I will have 1 damage, and I will have shaking.
Okay.
After I hit it, it's
Roll an attack. Nice.
Great rolls. Not too bad. That is only going to be a 9 to hit.
Only a 9 will unfortunately miss as you swing at him, and as you get up, you feel like you're about to hit, and as your swing goes towards it, suddenly the distance seems further and further, and you just completely miss. He then will retaliate as you will see our scaled clawed arms come out of the ground and start grabbing at your legs. I need you to make... Actually, this is going to be... I would like you to make me a reflex save. As you start to jump out of the way, what'd you get?
18.
18. Okay. You will successfully leap out of the way. You take half of the damage for this one. Wow, I'm rolling bad. 7 points of damage. As some of the claws tear at your legs, but they are unsuccessful in grabbing. be less hurt. If you don't fight, just don't fight it, okay? Please. It'll be better for everyone.
Face me in the real world.
Funny. Really funny.
I will.
What do you want to do? Do you want to drain some more of your ability score? Do you?
Yes, I have done that. I've taken.
You're gonna take more from wisdom? Okay. You can manifest one of the thought form creatures if you have enough. That basic one is just 1 MP to create, and then you can give it different bonuses down there. You can just make another attack.
Yes, I will make another attack. Just go for touch. It's 2 and 1 damage dice.
Okay.
That's 15.
That will hit as you successfully get in and you jab it into or slice where?
Yes, I will slice across his chest.
His chest.
Aiming specifically.
You leap forward and it slices across his chest, and he screams out into your mind as he said, he's like, ah, pain is nothing now. Pain is nothing, and he will reach out towards you.
7 damage.
7 damage, right. He will hit as he reaches out and grabs you by the face. You will take... Actually... No. As he reaches out to grab on your face, you hear within yourself, this is everything I can give. And the arms stop right there, and it just tries to grab. And you see coming out of essentially your shoulders, grabbing onto those arms, are let's see. You see are two scaly arms that have come, hands that have come out and grabbed onto his, and begin to like squeeze and dig claws into the guy's hands. And he pulls back, and you are not hit.
Good job. Thank you.
That took a lot. Don't screw us up. Get him while he's weaker. What are you draining from this time?
Death.
You're draining death?
He's draining from his damage number.
Strength. Okay.
I'm really hoping these aren't permanent.
Wait. You can. I believe you can only drain from your mental stats. Yeah, it's only mental stats.
Okay.
And the mental scores.
Con is mental, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Then screw it.
Yeah, placebos.
Mental fortitude.
Might never matter.
Yeah.
No one needs intelligence, right?
Nah, no one needs to be smart.
It's working out great for me.
And I will back up a step, and I will let go of the star knife I'm using and attempt to
Be creative. Come on.
cast something. I will reach up and bring down a bolt of lightning on him
Okay.
for a reflex save and 4.
4 damage dice. All right. So it is. The DC is 10 plus the
So 10, so
mana plus mana points of 3, and then plus your highest mental stat.
so that's
You rolled a natural 3, so it
17.
doesn't matter. As you reach out and he staggers back, looks at his hands for a moment, and you hear him say, underneath his breath, "You're working with him." And the lightning comes crashing down on him in that moment where he's distracted.
12.
12. As it comes crashing down onto his head. Sorry. Very, very close. He staggers back, barely up, as he looks hurt physically, but you know it's more mentally, as he then puts together what he channels together what he can, and he says, "Just let your mind break, please." And the black orb that's dispersed against the wall reforms behind you and comes back at you. I need you to make a reflex.
17.
17. You will fail. You will take 12 points of damage. And I need you to make me a will save.
Let's see. I'll say 16.
16?
Yeah.
Man, I just realized how easy it is
Wait.
to get DCs up.
What kind of effect is it? Mind affecting? Possession?
Mind affecting effect.
Okay, then that's 18.
18. Let's see, so that's 10 plus. It's 15. You got a what?
18.
One. You are now confused for a round. Bringing it to your turn, roll me a percentile.
76.
76. You can attack him. as you feel a moment where he is digging into your mind, trying to find out where you have been, where you are, people you have seen, people who might have seen you, trying to dig into your memories, trying to get a hold of what information is can, and it's disorientating you. And in that moment, you just lash out at the closest thing, which is him.
Okay. So an attack.
You can attack him however you want. With the confusion thing, you just attack the closest creature. And attack how you wish.
How I wish. I will pull in some residual lightning and then breathe out.
Okay.
Like a dragon breath, and that will be reflex and
Natural 2.
Yep.
You feel in that moment as you breathe it in, you feel Margon join in as he's regained some of his strength to put in what you can. You can also add an extra d6 to this.
14.
Nice. And with that blast, the lightning shoots into him, arcing off into the different parts of your home. As he begins to scream out, he motions with his hand, and you see as the door to your room opens, and roll me a will. Got a 1. And that one, dude, you see through that door, a sign. It says, "Welcome to Haven Town." As he gets blasted and gone. You guys see as Anda just as you guys are walking, just stops moving. You don't notice at first. It kind of takes a moment. You guys take a few more steps, and then you turn around and see that he's just standing there.
Back up to you.
His eyes are open. They're dancing all over the place.
Check his pulse. Wake up. I don't like this.
I'll roll a heal check, make sure he's actually got a pulse.
Go for it.
That is a 26.
26? Yeah, he's got a pulse. It's beating pretty quickly, but he's got a pulse.
Is this what it looks like when the voice in his head takes over?
Does he fly up into the air?
No, he doesn't.
He's still...
I'm gonna smack him.
You smack him across the face, I assume?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wake up. Wake up.
And after a moment, you come to and you see them around you, shaking you, slapping you across the face.
Instantly fall to my knees.
How much did you drain more than a half of your did you drain more than half?
That last
Did you drain half or more?
12 that I drained. Getting what you're talking about,
Half of your the score that you drained from.
Oh.
Did you drain
I drained
more than
half of intelligence and half of wisdom.
Oh boy.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
Sorry.
Get drooling vegetable.
Let's see.
You said half of your intelligence and half
On
of your wisdom.
someone who draws half of
So he's a
my.
drooling vegetable, but he's the most.
No, sorry. So it's the
charming.
half. So half of your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma combined together. Is it half of that number?
That's a lot.
I don't think so. So I drained 12 total. That would be 20.
Okay, then you're only fatigued right now. You are fatigued. Yeah, you're fatigued.
Right, to explain that. I ran here for a reason, obviously, and that reason seems like it's catching up.
The voice in your head.
Okay. Just making sure.
Even offered for us to talk to the voice.
That's right. That's right.
How about
No, not that voice.
Do you need to leave town?
So,
Let's go get your family.
I asked you to do that.
Why not? You almost died saving my sister. Things are pretty much wrapped up here. It sounds
We
like.
could use their help and also more bodies to throw at them.
I mean, you.
We're about to go pick a fight with another will-based monster, are we?
Actually, they can choose what save it's gonna be.
As long as they don't choose will.
You've shown that you're nothing but trustworthy so far.
Laugh in your head.
I mean,
You've been a true friend to us.
at least,
You wouldn't hurt anyone.
the least we can do is at least help you locate and.
And honestly, even if you were a bad dude, unless your family was also bad. Like, are they being held hostage, or?
Yes and no. So,
Tell you what, let's go back to the Broomhill farm. I'll make us some bacon and some cocoa, and we can talk about it. Finest bacon.
alright.
You could lean on me.
Plus, I think any opportunity of researching Blight here is.
Yeah, the mayor basically said no.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. Given that he seems to be on the path of. Yeah, I'm not gonna be as forgiving. Probably safe that I don't.
Blight comes with us.
That's true. You have infinite sorts of light now.
My apologies, I read it wrong. You are exhausted, and you have currently -4 to intelligence, wisdom, charisma for the next 24 hours.
Nice. To the modifier or the score?
To the score, of course. Let's see. Intelligence, wisdom, charisma.
So he is black.
Exhausted. So you can still sleep to become fatigued.
I will carry him
Okay.
/ drag him
Just
back to the farm.
fireman carry him.
I don't want to totally humiliate him.
Are we at the city at this point?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to Bryn the farm.
He's.
From.
I don't think anyone's gonna mock him for after this whole.
I think he's more conscious of my self-esteem.
Yeah. I don't know a lot of men who are like, yes, I am weak. Please fireman carry me.
Fireman, carry me, please.
Alright, come here.
I have to get up though. Just come over here and pick me up.
There's a table on the way.
We're on this way.
Something's in between.
So you guys
Alright.
go back to the farm.
Back to the farm, I make a lovely skillet full of bacon and some warm chocolate milk.
Where's the milk from? It's all gone now.
Chocolate water.
Like 1 calorie of
I milk one of the pigs.
Oh! Oh!
You don't know if it's bad.
Yeah, have you ever tried pig milk?
No, but it doesn't sound like it would be good.
Can't be worse than camel's milk.
I don't know. I've never had camel's milk. Sounds bad as well. I mean, milk in general is eh.
Camel's milk is, imagine taking a nice tall glass of whole milk and then adding salt to it.
That sounds terrible.
It was awful. And not like a little bit of salt, but like...
It's weird.
I work on picking the lock of that box.
Roll me a sleight of hand.
Would you like us to? Where'd you get the box?
What's in the box?
They copy pasted. We know the box
Ooh,
from the...
Not 20!
Hey!
You did.
Oh, were you not in the room with him? Oh, no.
So you
Looking at
open up,
it.
and inside is a pistol. It is a single shot, but it fires cartridge rounds. So it's you fire it,
Break action.
break it open, throw the next one in, go again.
So it's a single shot with a quick reload?
So, congratulations, you have the pistol. It deals 1d8.
1d20.
It does 1d8. It is a movement to reload. Times 4 damage.
I could probably make you my bullets.
And, yeah, 20 crit range. Its range is 20 feet. And if you roll a nat 1 on it, it misfires. Bad stuff can happen.
You can borrow my Star Wars table if you want.
No, I'm good.
It explodes and you die. Alright.
And it goes off of Dex.
Yep, dex for accuracy. It doesn't have any base damage.
So what's going on with your thing?
Well, father. He. It's a shock.
Yeah, I thought it would be more like your great grandfather.
Yeah.
I read somewhere about Philip like going after the dragons. Anyway, your dad's a dragon.
Yes, he came from 902. It's apparently he left behind, according to the person who kidnapped me, mother, and my brother initially. He left behind some eggs. He took them, didn't make it or something, I don't know. So this man claims to be my son. He's second, I'm assuming. Kidnapped us. Got to did mine just turned out to be spirit, I guess.
Yeah, you could say something like that.
not under their control.
Yeah, screw that.
So my mother and my brother exist. All together with my father. I know my mother's at my home. Still checked.
So your dad's in on it?
Of course I know.
Know that your mom's possessed?
That's what he said.
Brother who's doing this is a dragon. You might need your dad's help, man.
But if you don't mind my asking, why did you run off? If
What else could
There was a dragon portrait.
I've never been a fighter. I tried. But it's never cut out for it.
did you ever explain to him what was going on?
Time, I can't. I said a single thing.
Hmm.
Die. My brother would die, or
Got it.
it's supposed to do.
Point made.
So if we kill your brother, will it save your mother and your brother?
There's he used put these things in our heads. Some off and then stared at me and we were dead, I guess.
I wish Matthias was here.
I think right now our course of action is pretty clear. If I think we follow up on our deal with seeing we can take care of brown cloaks. We make way for Naomi.
Are they in Niobe?
I'm from
Oh, geography, where's Ken? Oh, 10. We're down there at the center.
Pretty common knowledge where Ken is.
Yeah,
You didn't have to roll. I was just gonna grab it anyway, but
and we're down in the south, right?
you're right there.
Well, that's a good. We can stop off at Sussex and see if we can find someone with Right Lord magic. I don't think any of us know how to get rid of demon. Although I might know someone who would know. I just don't.
Go with that.
I couldn't talk to them. You could kill me, but the last time it happened, they killed the nearest person to me to bring me back. So
My
it would
only
be me and you in a room.
my only issue with going back to Sussex is I still don't have a energy alternative for Victor. It was more of he didn't really agree with Meredith coming along.
Just won't go by Victor's place.
Oh. I mean, we don't. I mean, even if we go to Sussex, we don't have to go by there, and I mean,
Yeah.
you don't
He
have to
doesn't
tell
need to
him
know.
that I've gone with you, even though my parents probably have already gone over and asked him where if they knew where I was, and then found out you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Meredith,
probably.
Who are your parents?
they're black. They're
They're
blacksmiths. No,
They're black.
black.
Wow. Wow. He's a freaking light elf, half light elf, dude.
I'm trying to say black.
I know.
Yeah, no.
But they're
Very protective.
rich, have some connections there, very protective. Probably will want to.
Bring me alive.
No, not quite that, but probably something more along the like something else. But yeah, they'll be pissed. No, they'll just probably blame him for my leaving.
Consensual kidnapping.
Yes. Yeah, pretty much. But I mean, that's fine. We can just avoid that. I mean,
Mom's gonna kill me if I don't go say hi.
the blind. Now,
Only
if he
if you
doesn't
find
know.
out.
Yeah.
Like, clearly, if we go to Sussex, no one can know who you two are.
I mean, like,
Like,
I mean,
giving
it's
her
not.
a fake mustache
it's not-
or shaving your head.
No.
the hell you
It's
are?
not life or death. It's just a lot of drama.
Her
Yeah.
parents are very traditional,
I understand the type.
so they don't exactly approve of the traveling together. They want her to settle down, start a family, blah blah blah.
I'll just buy her a ring then.
What? She started blushing.
Mutual.
Reasonable to me.
Yeah.
Why do you?
Y'all
what?
aren't confusing anyone.
I pull off one of my rings, hand it to you.
What are you doing? No, put that back.
You could even swing by and ask.
Anyway, so what are we doing about dragon thing?
Nothing tonight.
At least he knows where he stands with all his relations. Alright.
I mean,
It's gotten really hot and sweaty out. Let's
It's late.
Yeah.
Let's go to bed.
Yeah.
Tomorrow we'll go find D and try to convince him to move on. And start having this.
that's fine to me.
We'll be able to find D.
Took us to their camp.
We'll figure something out.
Nothing else, we can just stomp through the woods yelling D.
He's nuts.
Alright,
All right.
we're going to bed.
Okay. You guys go to sleep for the evening. You get woken up by being shaken.
Shaking.
You're shaking.
And it's Meredith. She goes, shh. Ask you something, but I didn't want to ask you. Well, Oberon. What is where Oberon would he? She steps like to the other side of the room,
We'll very confusedly take
or actually no, she'll go in like
outside.
outside. Okay,
Yeah.
she'll start pacing. Okay, so it really sucked this past week. It's really sucked, and all I've been doing is getting in the way and getting hurt, causing problems, almost dying. Yeah. I and she holds up her like one-handed hammer thing. Like I don't really know how to use this that well. She throws it down. I want a big one, and I want you to show me how to use it.
I can do that.
Awesome.
Yeah, I imagine it'd be very similar to the way I use I haven't named my sword. Big Claw.
That's a terrible, terrible name. But
Dragon's Tooth.
anyway, don't.
Wolfsbane.
I don't want Oberon to worry about me. I don't want him to. And that's all I've been doing this past week. So, yeah.
Do you ever worry about Oberon?
Yeah.
Do you not think Oberon can take care of himself?
If he has his technology, he can.
But you still worry about him, even when he's got,
Well, I mean, considering what we just fought, yeah.
So,
Or you guys fought, yeah.
Meredith, I'm more than happy to teach you how to fight, but do you think that's gonna make Oberon stop worrying about you?
Maybe.
That's what you do when you love somebody. Worry about them. Look, I don't know what's going on between you two. I don't know if it's romantic love or familiar love. You're just really close friends. It was just a way to get out of Sussex. But y'all clearly care about each other.
Yeah.
With how to be as helpful and confident in yourself. I pretend to be. Really miss it if you stop working.
Whether you're right or not, she just like tries to just deflect that.
Okay.
We don't have to tonight. I just wanted to tell you where he talked to you where he wouldn't hear.
Yep.
All I have picks about is this small one. So until I get my own,
I can show you how to use
yeah.
this. We can start now.
Are you sure you don't want some rest?
Not like we're doing anything important tomorrow. No, we can get up each morning an hour before the others and we can practice this.
Okay. Sounds good. Now, I'm okay with him finding out that I'm training. It's just don't ever tell him or anyone else the emotional stuff I told you, or I will use what you taught me against you.
Oh, thank goodness we can train in the middle of the morning then. Cool. Okay. I'm going back to bed.
Okay, yes. I will pace and pull my hair out and then go back to bed.
Worried about Oberon worrying about you?
Shut up!
It's cute. And then I'll go back to bed. She likes you.
That was kind of the point.
Andrew was alone. Let's
Yeah.
Told me that far. I never said throwing under the bus so much. That just took me like directly on, not just onto the bus, but onto the train track.
Yeah.
It's been like
It's the point where like the bus goes over the train track, it lays you there, the bus goes over you, then the train.
Yes.
You're in good company.
Alright. So, you guys wake up the next morning. Right as the shine.
I gotta go.
You're down to fatigue.
I still have all those mines.
You still have all those minuses.
I jump out of bed and go, alright,
until,
I gotta go beat the crap out of Meredith
Basically,
now.
like the next day at like 7 p.m.
She asked me to show her how to use big two-handed weapons. So, I gotta practice swinging my head cleaver. Well,
Every time you use your sword, you should just call it a different name and see what actually sticks.
I'm ready. Let's go. Let's do this.
we'll go. I mean, I don't hate Wolfsbane. I'll go out and we will.
That's a type of poison.
Yes. And I use this sword. Actually, I didn't use this sword to kill, but I used the sword to help kill a magical blight wolf.
Actually, you were the one to do the final blow on it to make it disperse.
I'm giving him the kill.
I wouldn't have been able to do it if you hadn't helped. It was a combo.
So what's that going on?
You You have a weird, like, deja vu feeling as you start to get up this morning. Like you dreamt of you getting up this way, that you were going to go and grab this cup to drink this water. And you just kind of like have a moment of pause and you're like, what? You knew you were going to stare at that cup. It was weird.
I throw the cup.
You throw the cup and you're like, I knew I was going to do that.
Nothing.
What is going on? This is weird. I knew I was going to think that.
I pinch myself. Still asleep.
It hurts.
But did he know he was gonna?
It's like a thing where as soon as you do it, you're like, feels like. Yeah.
Also, question about my gun. Do I have negatives since I don't have weapon proficiency?
Yes, -4. You need firearm proficiency.
It's fine.
Really miss you.
I crushed you. It's not that.
Because they call me Mr. Steal Your Girl.
Mr. Steer Ghoul.
I will ride into town.
Oh, he just starts riding off. Okay.
Where are you going?
Into town. Anyone want to come?
Why are you going into town?
To go to the store?
Done training with Meredith yet?
It's just started.
Nah, I'm good.
Can you pick me up some rations?
And a bottle of milk.
Alright.
Do you need? I'll toss you the coins for 2 weeks worth.
For a copper.
Enjoying it, Connor. Tux is licking his feet.
So uncomfortable all of a sudden.
It feels nice, doesn't it, Connor?
The way Connor is lazily staring at me while his feet are getting
Alright, so
lit.
it's just you going to town. You.
I see nothing wrong with this.
My
There's
radio
no way you're
flying
gonna get
over.
ambushed and killed.
I go back to sleep.
Okay, fair enough.
Well, a little better.
Can you make your tire roll a wild encounter dice to see if you encounter the bear?
No, he doesn't. No, that's not gonna happen.
No bears. Just a dire wolf.
Bear wolf.
Hey,
Every player has
Where
a
bear,
moment
dire
where
wolf.
they're down.
you
I haven't got one yet.
as you
were
ride
yes, actually.
toward
Andrew,
into
you're very
town,
lucky in that department.
you hear some crying. You hear shouts and such. As you ride into town, you see a body coming in from up here. There are people gathered in front of the sheriff's department. There is a body on the ground that has not yet been covered. Roll me perception.
But we fixed the problem.
That is a 22.
You see a dead body there with acid scarring on it. Holes in it formed from acid. And you see the face of Espen. There is more of that acid scarring on parts of the sheriff department, poor Tanner's blacksmith's building on the ground and such.
Hop off. Is there a deputy nearby, I assume?
Yes, there is. The crying you hear is from Aubrey, who's kneeling there. Emil, Diller, and Istos are trying to keep, people back. Dealers like kneeling down, like checking out the body and stuff like that.
I'll use my horse to help push people back.
Well, they're like, hey, what are you doing? And stuff like that.
Walk off. Walk up.
Emil's like, hey, but no, not allowed in. Everyone back. Come on, stay back.
It's us.
I don't use us.
It's Toss who's like keeping other people back. Stay back. Hey, now's not the time. We're a little busy.
Do you need any help?
Roll me your persuasion. Diplomacy real quick.
Shit.
18.
18. Yeah, sure. Help hold some of these people back.
That's
What a good look. I mean, come on. What on earth happened to him? Another one's like, more of this acid stuff? My house was scarred from the other night. And, yeah. I just want to see what it is. Who is... Oh, another person's like, it's one of the deputies. No, sorry. Actually, word hasn't gone out. It's the sheriff. The sheriff's dead. Things like that. As you go and do you help hold people back?
Yeah.
All right. You hear
Who's the last person?
dealer is like, all right, I keep them back. I'm gonna get something to cover him. Oh, sorry. I'm gonna get someone to cover him. As he gets up and goes into the sheriff's department, and a moment later comes out with a blanket and throws it over.
That was after the dispute between.
So they continue to hold them back. People start to disperse over time. Over like the next hour or so, people are stepping away. And yeah. Arms are probably sore, like some people trying to hold people back or trying to shove and stuff like that.
Well, this was certainly unexpected.
Were you not here last night?
No.
Ask Pistos. You missed a lot.
Fill me in.
Well, apparently we're not done with Blight. And that's where we're at tonight's session. This afternoon's time.
Alright, I'm back to Let's Kill Everybody.
And actually, one last thing. That feeling hasn't left you yet. Just everything you are
Where were
doing
you
right
last
now
night?
feels like deja vu.
It's me.
Alright. Favorite moment, favorite NPC, and any theories about anything, because there's a lot of stuff today. I keep almost saying tonight. It's after 6, I can say tonight.
And bamboozled.
We have 3 suspects that make total sense for the blight attacks and the acid attack. And we have...
Actually, I'll play that in my theory.
Since you started speaking up first, I'll let you go first.
Okay. Favorite moment, favorite theory, or favorite NPC theory. Alright, favorite moment, those two bumbling around at the back of the house, trying to get in, and then getting stuck in the stairwell. That was great. Favorite NPC, Meredith, because she's cute.
She's his girlfriend.
Not yet. They're still denying their feelings for each other.
It's one of the things where, like, they know they have feelings for each other. They've been friends for a while. Know there's more, but she's afraid to say just to say things about it.
Mm-hmm. And for good reason. If they decide to start getting romantic and then, 6 weeks from now they break up, it puts both of them in a very awkward position.
Yep.
What are you gonna do? Just leave her on the side of the road?
Can't do that.
No.
But not unless I want a massive bounty on my head.
So my theory, there's good reasoning for why the Sheriff Lester would be behind all the blight and nonsense. Good solid reasoning for why the mayor would be behind all of it. Good solid reasoning for why D would be behind all of it. So I'm gonna go with D being the one behind it, because as far as we know, he's the only one with the means. All three of them have motivation, but unless the mayor or Lester have a blighted sidekick we don't know about.
Or are blighted. I mean, have we been checking if they're wearing gloves or something?
I think it's time to be a little bit more abrasive with D. Sit him down and say, hey, Blight's getting into town somehow. And it's being very targeted. Did you say there was Blight on the sheriff's office or just the
No, acid damage.
And I'm also thinking D, because we don't know how D fights yet. We have seen Lester fight, and because you broke into the mayor's bedroom, we have a pretty good idea of how the mayor would like to fight. But we have no indications of how D would fight. But I'm telling you, man, we kill D, we kill the mayor, we kill Lester, and the problems are gone. We don't have to bother with this investigation crap.
Just in case. Because I still don't know what it is.
Alright, Andrew?
Favorite moment? Honestly, just the entire time they were stuck. These two were stuck in the stairwell going down. And on just peeking his head out and basically coming that freaking close to being basically looking the mayor dead in the eyes. Favorite NPC? Honestly, I'm gonna give it to the mayor just because the way he kind of roasted Espen just. I need to put someone more
Confident.
Yeah,
Like,
more
I know
competent.
I'm the one who made you share, and I know I'm the one who is paying you under the table to be a snitch, but I'm firing you for being a snitch.
Well, I don't think it was because it was a snitch. I think it was he saw what Espen. I think word got back to him about how Espen was running rather than.
Nah, he knew from the get-go Espen was a coward and a traitor.
Why else would he snitch?
I don't necessarily think because we haven't seen Blight actually use acid. It infects. It doesn't burn.
Right?
I'm kind of wondering if this is someone's using Blight as a cover-up for.
What they're doing.
I could be entirely wrong, and acid could just be part of it.
Or you could be entirely right. My thought is acid green, blight green. That's the same thing.
Very simple way to look at it.
Trees are green. They
They
must
must
be
be
blight.
blight.
yes.
For acid green,
Wait, the never green first is becoming green again.
Your eyes are green.
Snakes in the eyes, evil.
I'll have you know that my eyes are blue. So there.
You got him, dude.
Got him. Got him.
Blue and green often had the same.
Next person.
Often the same word.
Favorite moment. It's a toss-up between us being in the stairway and seeing all of them lined up around the table and being like, oh, it's gonna be a big bad guy meeting, and then nope, it's dinner.
It's actually a big good guy meeting. Hey, we need to do better.
Yeah. And then also, like, at the very end, when you're like, this feels very familiar. And you go into town and there's a dead body and this feels very familiar. I'm like, am I? What am I?
What am I?
So, favorite NPC.
Is apparently yourself.
No, I'd go with the mayor. He seems like a stand-up guy. I trust him more now. And my theory, I'm gonna go with the theory that I'm somehow secretly weird.
secret.
There's no secret. You are weird. Connor.
It's perfect.
I actually would appreciate that too.
Moment. I think just our whole infiltration of the mansion. So many mistakes. So many
I don't know
things
what you're
going
talking about. Our side went beautifully.
on. Didn't go too bad.
Our side went pretty well
Hey,
too.
in the end, though, you all succeeded.
Yeah, we didn't
For the
get
most part.
caught. I was actually
Funny.
really nervous that y'all were gonna get caught in the middle of our conversation, because then our options would be like, Anda and Cyrus, what are you doing here? Or, oh, jig's up. I guess we gotta kill everyone now.
Well, I mean, if we got caught after the fact, I had an idea to talk our way out of it.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna
I was
say,
looking for the bathroom.
I was gonna say, we didn't know if we could trust you, and so we wanted to make sure that you weren't hiding anything before we decided to help you.
Not bad. Still get kicked out of town.
Well, yeah, but
You might not kill us.
Favorite NPC. Go with Estos, getting that promotion. She's way better.
Yeah, you like her?
It's like she's one of the good people in this town.
There's good people in this town?
Maybe.
Anytime there's an issue with the mayor, it seems like acid becomes a factor.
the reflux.
From a dragon.
The acid tax was the I forget his name, the demoted mayor guy. It was him all along. This was just him committing suicide.
Spin?
Yeah.
Demoted mayor guy.
Did I say mayor?
Yeah.
I meant the
Sheriff guy.
Yeah.
It was all him.
My hesitation to say the mayor might have been behind it, because the mayor did have a great motive, is they just went through his house and didn't see any alchemy stuff, no acid. So unless he is secretly a mage with acid powers,
Yay!